please like and subscribe.
Oh, we're back.
I forget Holly can't see us dance. Like, she can't see us because we're like dancing with her.
Yeah, because the intro is covering us
Yeah.
up. Yeah. So she's over there dancing. We've got the finger guns going on.
Because I'm always pointing at her and I'm like, oh yeah, she can't see us.
So this week, good, the bad, and the ugly. So I thought it was pretty obvious. There wasn't a lot of horrible things, but there wasn't a lot of excellent things that happened this week. But for me, I felt like the good was the Safemoon update.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap!
Yeah, so I don't want to like the good to always be the same token, but the last 2 weeks with what they've accomplished, I didn't see how it could be anything else.
Yeah. Good job, Safemoon.
Absolutely.
Have you seen a smoother update when it came to adding the bridge? We're going to be shut down. That was the warning. We'll be shut down for a little while. Anticipate it. I think it actually happened a couple hours early, and I tried it immediately and had 0 issues. Like everything worked exactly like they said it was going to work.
That's good.
So then, was it yesterday that they added Phantom as another chain that they are supporting? So
yes, I'm
just
so
keeps building.
excited about that. Yeah. I know nothing about Phantom, but I'm excited that now, like, it's something to just research. And so I'm excited for them. And then did you see also they listed on the swap JP coin or JP token called.
Token.
So that, I mean, I feel like they're okay. Like they knew everything they were coming out with. They were ready, like so ready to like just, put this out. And they did such a good job. I'm just so proud of them just because it's like finally, like they've had some, crazy bumps in the roads.
A few hiccups.
But a couple of hiccups. No, but this was just so smooth, and there was nothing bad you could say about the way they rolled this out. Nothing. Right. It was perfectly executed, and I'm so proud of them for that.
Yeah, they did good.
Yeah, so I was looking because there was another one that they launched too. The JP token, and I'm scrolling. Movieplex. They launched Movieplex. Yeah, they launched that one too. So I can't be the only one sitting around here that thinks that there's not something else on the horizon. I feel like the bridge was big. We already got Phantom. We got 2 more tokens.
Let's see if Phantom is big because
a
lot of people don't know, but that one's tied to Avalanche Network, like big time.
So what's next? And I don't mean that in a win Lambo type scenario.
Right.
But something's next.
Yeah.
It's the NFT marketplace.
I would agree with you.
Yeah.
It has to be.
I also want to know what are they bridging to next too, because that's important. What can be added to that bridge is going to greatly affect the ecosystem.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying that once a week they're going to drop something, but I think we might be past the time of having to wait 6 months for something.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
I have no inside information. It's just a gut feeling. I feel like now that the way they've got things rolling, website's going to be soon, NFT marketplace, there's just going to be different things that pop up, different chains, new tokens. I mean, think about it. How much broader is their reach with each chain they can bridge to?
Right.
And each chain that they support. Some of these tokens that they launch, and think about what happens whenever they get the Safemoon blockchain,
Right.
Yeah. It's just getting, things are building on each other and getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and I'm excited.
Yeah.
I think they're doing things the right way.
Yeah. Also, did you see that they mentioned the card, or at least John did, saying that you don't need a blockchain or an exchange to come out with the card. Yeah. And so that may be in the near future as well.
Well, they always say doing it in the right time. Card made no sense to me unless I was just going to spend like BUSD on it if there's a 10% tax.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So to me, that makes way more sense because we're coming up on like a year from when we signed up for the card. I felt like it was June-ish last year. I didn't look that up, but it's been a while.
Has it been?
It's been a while.
Been 2 years, right?
No, I think it was last summer.
Wasn't it when we? Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
I normally am.
Yeah,
Quit questioning
you're
me.
right. You're right.
So I do feel like that they are following what they said they were going to do. And it had some price impact. It went up quite a little bit. It's still around like 3023, I think, today, as of this time on Friday, depending on when you watch this. But as the ecosystem grows, so will the price. There's just no way it can't. So I'm excited about it. So thought it was pretty good. It was perfect for the good.
Yeah, I agree.
Are you ready for the bad?
Oh.
Go ahead.
I think that exchanges are coming too. I really do feel like with this change, it's going to be easier to get on exchanges. So
okay, so get on exchanges, not because they already talked about it being winter of 23.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about Binance and Kraken, and I mean.
So let's do this. Let's speculate for a second. Over under on months of being listed on. Let's just pick Binance. If I set the over under on 3 months, what are you taking? Because that would put us, let's say September. Okay.
Okay.
If I set the over under on September, are you going before or after?
I would say before.
I'm going
after.
Oh, 2 befores and an after.
You said before?
Yep.
Sorry, it cut out whenever she talked.
Oh, yeah, she said before.
Okay. My heart says before, but my gut says after.
Oh.
So I'm going to side with Caleb just so it's a split. So then.
Oh, should we make a bet here?
No.
It's a split.
No. But that way, him and I can talk trash to you guys if we're right, or vice versa, and it's just not one person singled out.
That's true. That's good.
Plus, I don't really want to talk trash to Caleb.
All right. I'm ready.
Yeah, go ahead and talk trash to Caleb. Let's see what happens, Greg. We'll create a new segment.
I got Holly on my side now.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't think you and Holly together could beat Caleb up.
No, but at least somebody's on my
Boys,
side.
it's not gonna matter.
That's irrelevant. Somebody's on my side. That's
Yeah.
we die together.
You ready for the bad?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, so the bad this week. I had a hard time figuring this one out, to be honest with you, because there's some ugly stuff going on, but when it comes to just being bad, and then I saw something that came out yesterday, and I was like, this is it. So Ripple, XRP. It's not about them that's the bad. But rumor has it now that the SEC is saying they're not giving a date for the ruling, but they're saying weeks. And the reason to me why that is bad is because it's so vague. Weeks could literally mean October. Weeks could literally mean second week of June. We have no idea when this ruling's coming out. And it had been not promised, but implied that it would be coming out in May.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Last week, I think I even mentioned that I don't see that happening because we're too close and we don't have any smoke anywhere. And so yesterday, somebody in Ripple said their indication that it's going to be in weeks. So I hope that's sooner than later.
That sounds such like a politician.
Agreed. And that's why I picked it as a bad.
Yeah.
Because people speaking in such generalities drives me insane in every aspect of my life.
I'd rather just not know.
I'd rather just not know either. So
Do you think they're waiting to let more people buy in?
is this a Cryptic Corner segment?
Might be.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know where
If you're asking me that question,
yes.
yes.
Yeah.
So the
Because
government can
I
buy
think
in.
things are way more crooked than we will ever give
Hell
the
yeah.
crooked people credit for.
Yeah.
And I think they're going, hey, we're about to lose this. Banks, you need to stock up.
Right. Hey, everybody hasn't bought yet. Just keep a
So
couple more
how
weeks.
will we know if that's the case?
Start going up.
The price is going to start raising, right? Because the more liquidity gets injected into it and the more people buy it. If you see the price start going up 2 or 3% every day and then you see like a 10% jump and it keeps going up, you might want to get in on that thing because they're going to know I think we'll know the outcome of the settlement before it happens based on price volume. Because I do think there's people inside that are going to know before the average Joe does, for sure.
I agree, 100%.
So that's one token, even more so than things on the BSC chain, that I am absolutely keeping my eye on a daily basis, because I think we're going to know how that's going to turn out based on the action.
Mm-hmm.
Now, some of that, don't get me wrong, people like me are going to buy regardless and keep stacking.
Yep.
In case their verdict is positive.
Right.
But when you start seeing big buys and you never see a dip, that means there's some big money coming in that people are stocking up on in anticipation. Because if that ruling comes out in favor of Ripple and they start getting listed on more and more things, let's just say they got relisted on Robinhood.
Right.
The price is going to,
What?
I don't know how many time X.
Right, and it's already listed. It's just a matter of just
Turning
going,
it on.
oh, you can buy now.
It's flipping a switch.
Because I remember when you could.
Yeah. And then all that stuff happened, and then it kind of got, you can still buy it like Binance Pay XRP, and you can still buy it on other
Uphold
exchanges.
is the only one you can buy it on
But it's like
in the U.S.
going to be super easy to buy. And if that's who people, or that the big time money is putting their investments into, just keep an eye on the chart. That's all I'm saying.
That's yours.
Okay.
Got that one.
Ugly. Ready for that?
Okay, go ahead.
There actually was a few that I could have chose from this week, but some of them were a little bit more obscure than other ones. So, in general, we had meme coin season, right?
Yeah.
And now we're starting to get into more and more rug pulls. Okay, and so what happens in meme coin season, especially when some of these tokens say there is no utility, this is just for fun, and people dump $8 million into it.
Yeah.
Eventually, what do you think is going to happen to that token? It may not get completely rug pulled, but eventually people are going to sell, and somebody's going to get left whole in a bag.
Yeah.
Right.
And several somebodies in most cases.
Yes.
But Nanomatic, done. Just gone. And I'll let Holly name names if she wants to, but there are several names behind the scenes of that project that have a history of this happening to, and people still continue to buy in.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to call you an idiot for buying in, okay?
You can. Okay.
But I won't. I would never do that to anybody. Hey, you do with what you want. You're an adult. You spend your money the way you want. But at some point, as investors, we have got to learn to quit putting our money back into the same people and keep doing the same thing and just put a different bow on it.
You know what really sucks, though, is I'm not going to name names because I don't really want to give these people the time of day. All I can say is that the Safemoon Army is very familiar with this person. He, literally every project he has, he's been writing off of the Safemoon Army for it. But the problem with Nanomatic is they were not doxxed. I don't think that people knew exactly who was behind it. I think they had shillers sending it out, getting the word out there.
That's
with
fair.
them being, yeah. So it, unfortunately, I don't know if you, even if you did your own research, you'd see that they weren't doxxed. You don't really know. And it's, the only reason I know is because I have friends that are friends with them.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't, not necessarily friends, but they follow the wallets, you guys. Like,
well, here's the thing, too.
It pisses me off. It pisses me off to my core. I understand that we all, there's rug pull after rug pull out there, but the fact that it's these same damn people really gets me. Like, I just hate it. I hate it, and I wish this specific group will just go away. They're hurting people over and over and over while filling their pockets. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, and you said it, the shilling of it, and with it not being a docs team that you don't necessarily know always who it is.
Yeah.
But part of my research in these tokens is who is shilling it. Because I've been around long enough now that I know some of the shillers out there that I would trust or I would not trust. And I'm not always right on both sides of the fence, but it is one more indication of the research of what I do. Because there are some guys, if they're promoting the token, I am out. And I won't name those names either. But I'm like, there's no way I'm touching that. But if you're new to the space, you may not know that.
True.
No, and that's what really, it's really unfortunate. That's, again, we'll go back to this. Things like this doesn't help crypto in the long run. Like it's making other people scared. You're burning people and getting them out of crypto for a few bucks. Like it's disgusting. It just makes me very mad.
Yeah.
I'm with you 100%. That's why I see ugly.